The auction block setting, alien slave market on the planet Kryn, 200 years after Earth's conquest. The story opens with Marcus, a human slave in his late 20s, standing on an auction platform. He has spent 5 years in captivity, working in mining colonies across 3 different planets. His body bears scars, but his eyes still hold defiance, something rare among broken human slaves. Lady Vera, a wealthy alien widow from the noble Thaylen species, attends the auction. The Thaylen are tall, elegant beings with silver skin and deep purple eyes. Vera lost her husband in a space accident 2 years ago and has lived in isolation since. Her species is known for their cold logic and lack of emotion, but Vera has always been different, curious about other species, especially the mysterious humans. As Marcus is presented, the auctioneer lists his defects: rebellious nature, multiple escape attempts, and refusal to submit. The price drops. Other buyers lose interest. But Vera sees something else: intelligence, strength, and unbroken spirit. She purchases Marcus for a surprisingly low price. Marcus expects the worst. He has heard stories of what happens to slaves bought by wealthy aliens. But Vera simply tells him, "You will work in my estate, obey the rules, and you will not be harmed." The transport to Vera's mansion is silent. Marcus studies his new owner, noting her sadness, the way she stares at the stars through the viewport. He wonders what a wealthy alien widow wants with a troublesome human slave. The mansion and first. Conversation setting: Vera's estate on Kryn, a massive property with gardens that mimic various alien worlds. Marcus arrives at the mansion and meets Thomas, another human slave who has served Vera for 3 years. Thomas is older, gentle, and seems content. He explains that Vera is unlike other Thaylen masters. She doesn't beat her slaves, provides good food, and allows them rest. Marcus is suspicious. There must be a catch. Vera assigns Marcus light duties: tending the garden, maintaining the library, organizing supplies, nothing like the brutal mining work he endured before. He is given clean clothes, a private room, and 3 meals daily. It feels wrong. Too easy. One evening, Vera calls Marcus to her study. She asks him about Earth. What was it like before the invasion? What did humans value? Marcus is defensive at first, giving short answers. But Vera's questions are genuine, not mocking. She listens carefully, her purple eyes focused. She reveals something unexpected. "I have never understood why my people destroyed your world. I was young during the invasion. We were told humans were primitive, violent, and dangerous. But I have met many humans as slaves. You are not what we were told." Marcus feels anger rising. "You want me to make you feel better about enslaving my people?" Vera doesn't flinch. "No, I want to understand the truth." This begins a series of evening conversations. Marcus speaks about Earth's forests, oceans, music, and art. He tells her about his childhood, his family, taken from him during the invasion, and the small human community that tried to resist. Vera listens, and slowly, Marcus notices something. She is moved by his words. Her emotionless species mask is cracking. The hidden truth setting. Vera's private archive room. Weeks pass. Marcus and Vera develop an unusual bond, not quite friendship, but something deeper than master and slave. Vera begins to question everything her society taught her about humans. One day, Vera asks Marcus to help organize her late husband's research files. Her husband, Lord Kane, was a scientist who studied pre-invasion civilizations. As they sort through documents, Marcus discovers classified files marked Earth Project. He opens one against Vera's warning. Inside are reports from Thaylen scouts before the invasion. The documents reveal a shocking truth. Earth was targeted not because humans were dangerous, but because the planet had unique resources and biodiversity. The Thaylen government fabricated stories about human violence to justify the invasion. More disturbing, the reports mention that humans possess something the Thaylen lacked: strong emotional bonds, creativity, and resilience. The Thaylen feared these traits could inspire their own people to question their rigid, emotionless society. Marcus confronts Vera. "Did you know?" Did your people lie about everything? Vera is shaken. She reads the documents, her hands trembling. I never saw these. Cain must have hidden them. He died before he could tell me. She realizes her entire civilization is built on lies. The primitive, dangerous humans were actually peaceful until attacked. The invasion was not justified, it was genocide for profit. Vera makes a decision. I will free you, Marcus, and I will go to Earth. I need to see what remains of your world. Part 4. Journey to Earth setting. Spaceship traveling to the ruins of Earth. Vera uses her wealth and status to arrange a secret journey to Earth, now a quarantined wasteland used only for resource extraction. She brings Marcus and Thomas with her, not as slaves, but as free men. She formally signs their freedom documents during the flight. Marcus doesn't trust this freedom yet. Why are you doing this? What do you gain? Vera answers honestly. I have lived my whole life believing lies. I want to see truth, even if it destroys me. The journey takes 3 weeks. During this time, Vera learns more about human culture. Marcus teaches her about human music. He hums old songs from memory, and Thomas shares stories about human festivals, love, and family bonds. Vera is fascinated by the concept of love, something her species dismissed as illogical weakness. Your people built entire lives around these feelings even when it caused pain? Marcus nods. Love isn't logical, but it's what makes us human. For the first time, Vera wonders if her species lost something important when they suppressed emotions. They arrive at Earth's orbit. The planet below is scarred, continents stripped of forests, oceans polluted, cities in ruins. Marcus cries silently, seeing his homeworld destroyed. Vera watches him and feels something unfamiliar. Grief. Not for her own loss, but for his. They land near the ruins of what was once a great human city. The air is toxic, requiring masks. Radiation levels are high. They can only stay for a few hours. What changed her forever setting, ruins of Earth, specifically an abandoned human home. Marcus leads them through the ruins, searching for his childhood neighborhood. Most buildings are collapsed. Skeletons lie in the streets, evidence of the brutal invasion. They find a partially standing house. Inside, protected from the elements, they discover remnants of human life. Photographs on walls, children's drawings, books, and a music player still containing recordings. Vera picks up a photograph, a human family, parents and 2 children smiling together. She studies their faces. These people, they loved each other. Marcus nods, tears in his eyes. That was the point of everything. Family, love, connection. Vera activates the music player. A soft human melody fills the ruins, a lullaby sung by a mother's voice. The sound is beautiful and heartbreaking. Vera listens, and for the first time in her emotionless species' existence, she cries. Marcus is stunned. Your kind. I didn't think you could. Vera touches her wet cheeks, confused by her own tears. I don't understand what is happening to me. Tomas speaks gently. You're feeling, Lady Vera. You're becoming more human. In that moment, surrounded by the graves of a destroyed civilization, Vera understands the terrible truth. Her people didn't just destroy Earth's buildings and forests, they destroyed something irreplaceable. They killed a species that understood love, art, connection, and beauty. They eliminated the one thing the universe needed more of. Vera makes a vow standing in those ruins. I will return to Kryn. I will free every human slave I can afford to purchase. And I will tell the truth about what happened here, no matter the cost. Marcus finally believes her. They'll exile you, maybe kill you. Vera looks at him with her tear-stained face. Then I will die knowing I did something that mattered. Something human. Epilogue. They return to Kryn. Vera begins secretly freeing human slaves using her fortune. She writes documents exposing the lies about Earth's invasion. When authorities discover her actions, she is arrested and sentenced to exile. But her testimony sparked something. A small movement among younger Thalen who questioned their government. Marcus and other freed humans helped spread the truth across planets. Vera's final message, broadcast before her exile. I was taught that emotions make you weak. But I learned from humans that feeling, truly feeling, is the only thing that makes you alive. Earth is gone, but what humans taught me will never die. Marcus watches the broadcast from a free human colony, tears in his eyes. The alien widow, who bought him as a slave, became the first voice for human dignity in a galaxy that had forgotten it. And